Well, I'm very comfortable with the way they carry out their actions. The perception part is a bit of a problem.
Senator Kevin Cramer of North Dakota was candid when asked about the way Immigrations and Custom Enforcement has been conducting itself as of late, especially following the fatal shooting of 37-year-old Renee Good in Minneapolis. He believes the greater issue is the response from critics of the Trump administration.
To fan the flames, to not comply with ICE officers as they're doing their jobs, rather to interfere, which makes the job of the officers much more difficult, and it doesn't help local cops either. So I'm uncomfortable with all of that escalation.
A CNN poll found that 56% of respondents believed that shooting was not an appropriate use of force. In Minnesota, school walkouts swept the state while protesters continue to march near the Capitol in St. Paul. Democratic lawmakers have not held back when describing their views on ICE involvement at the state level.
They've deployed federal forces not to protect communities, unfortunately, to terrorize them. It's an attack on individual freedoms and rights.
Cramer conceded that ICE agents are not always readily identifiable and could help to ease contention and confusion by displaying an obvious form of identification at all times.
At the very least, a badge should be visible, so there should be no doubt. And I think that protects the officers as much as protecting their identity does.
However, he maintains they're only doing what's necessary to keep the country safe.
Americans overwhelmingly want criminal aliens to be arrested and to be deported.
And despite outcry from leaders in Minnesota, believes the federal government's decision to take sole responsibility for the investigation into the shooting of Good was the right move.
I think it's probably in the best interest of this officer, if they're going to get true justice, to have the investigation done by the federal government.
In Fargo, Gabriel Osler, KVR Local News.